Hello. Um, I have just realized something. I mean, I knew it, but it's like now that I I see it from completely. Okay. Of course, it's also like a little bit psychic channeling. Okay, little bit like this info is on this planet, but it's also like I psychically feel it. That is current religions that are existing right now. You know, current religions, religions, religion, current religions. Okay, available religions, the top religions, um, they operate from fear. It's like it's okay. First of all, it is okay to believe differently, but what I'm going to tell you is that in most of those religions, it's like I'm talking about the first three religions. When you think about this world, there are people, of course, who are connected to their hearts and yeah, and they believe, but majority of the people and those religious leaders, okay, those religious leaders, they operate from hate. They spread hate, they spread ego. It is bad. Just I'm talking about the majority, okay. Of course it is okay however you to believe or not to believe. What matters is to connect to your heart and be authentic, be yourself. Connect to yourself, connect to yourself. Do based on your heart, okay. Listen to your heart, like, and love. Make decisions from hearts, from love. But religions, they spread fear. They spread fear, and because of that, young people who like some people, okay, some people, they see those religious leaders who spread fear, and they think that this is what God is. Like, they think that fear and judgment is God, but that's wrong. Like, if you have ever seen near that experiences, they always talk about love. They always say love, okay. In other psychics, certified mediums, they also they just say love, and they get signs from the other side. Those signs show love, but our religious leaders, well, if, like, for example, in Christianity, okay, those religious leaders spread fear, okay, spread fear, and people think that having this fear is being part of this religion. People fear, and that is why they think that they are religious. Like, can you, like, can you just this also, like, this is indoctrinated. This is not just, this happened and done. No, 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 no. This happens, and this is like a generational indoctrination. Uh, because that's why people think that, oh, God is God is like it's like, prodigious, this prodigious, this hate, this it's like this fear, like we fear of being judged just because we are existing, you know and then we start having this fear, and we cannot choose. Like, it's like we have, but we have our free will. And God, well, what I believe, okay, what I believe is that God is not like um fearfully um God is not fear. That's what I believe. Yeah, I overthinked for a moment. I just overthinked for the moment. I guess, like, that's yeah, I guess that's what I believe. I believe God is not fear. Like, well, as a soul, what I believe, yes, we feel fear, and then we work through these fears, but like, there is this system is corrupted. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell you, okay, in this video. That's what I'm saying. Those, like, those major, like, those the top three, the top four religions, and the majority of those religious groups, okay, those religious leaders, like, those systems are corrupted, and they indoctrinate fear to the people. Like you need to feel free. You need to free. You must feel freedom to connect to your heart. But that indoctrination of fear prevents you. Like, it's the opposite of God. It's like the anti-God, okay? Like, because this system is corrupted, it's like it is this anti-God. Like, they say God, but the system is anti-God. It's like this corruption is happening there. It's sad. Well, what I believe is love, because that's like, I didn't even know. Okay, I'm not a know-it-all, but I have looked it up, like, near-death experiences, certified mediums, and they all say that there is love on the other side. Like, we are loved, love, and I was like, okay, I guess that's what we need to go. Like, we need to go to love. That's direction. It doesn't have to be that difficult. But yeah, we have traumas and we work through them, but like, at the same time, it's not that difficult. It's okay to not know. Like, yeah, that's fine. I didn't even know there was spirits, guys. Like, I didn't know. Now I know. And their existence is e- evident. Like it is like they exist and they made themselves exist. It's like, so I didn't even know. Like, I'm just going from the evidences and universe is teaching me. And I don't know, like, yeah, like it's okay to not know. Just you know, just let it go. It's like, yeah, that's okay. Like, you don't, it's okay to say that, "Oh, I don't know if God exists or not." Like, it's okay to not believe, or it's okay to not know. It's okay to not chase any knowledge, because, you know, if it is in your destiny, if you need to know, you learn it somehow, some way. It's like through evidences. It's okay. Through my experiences, I've learned it. It's okay. Then I go to love. Like, I try, like, you know, it is a process. Of that process, I'm going to love. To love. And yeah, I didn't know. But then I have learned. It was a process. First, I started having psychic abilities. Yeah. And I was like, I and I performed my abilities, and like, my one of my friends scared got scared of my ability, and he was like, how could you know, how and then I was like, wait a second, if psychic, like, if, like, I am literally like, okay, I do this psychic abilities, like, there must be a way for psychic abilities to exist in science, okay, in this reality. There must be a way for these abilities to exist, okay, like, structurally, okay, reality. And then I have learned that there are spirit guides. We have spirit guides, and they guide us. I don't know much, okay, but I go with the basics. It's okay. It's like, yeah, okay, they're like I didn't think much, okay, like, are they going to the category of angels? I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe yes, but I don't need to think about that, you know. Because one time I was very overthink person, and now I'm like, it's okay, because our world is too much trying to figure it out, okay, you know, humans are always like trying to figure it out, but to be honest, we don't need to know, because sometimes certain things happen in a way that, like, we learn. Oh, I was guided, okay, and that was guidance, spirit's guide, okay, that spirit guide exists, and yeah, we can connect with them, we can ask things, like, and they guide us, they give us signs. Okay, that's something, like, you know, that's something. We have spirit guides, and it means that if we have spirit guides, I guess we have souls. Like, okay, we come to this earth, it's a school, then I have learned this, you know, like from evidences from certified mediums and psychics, like literal other psychics, like literally they are psychics and professional psychics. And I've learned, like, we come to this earth as a soul, we incarnate to learn. We are here to learn. Okay, that's another thing, you know. Like I've been learning these things, and we have soul purpose. So, like, who watches my videos? I don't know. Anyway, but there is a purpose of this video. People need guidance and they don't know how to get that guidance. And when the systems are corrupted, like most of the Christianity, okay, the churches, because people go to churches like maybe every week. It has become a community, okay? But if that religious leader is corrupted or disconnected from their hearts, it is very easy for them to go to the path of ego, and therefore indoctrinating fear to the people in that indoctrinate the fear to the people that visit church, you know. And then people think that, you know, because what I'm seeing is that people are literally suffering, and they, well, eventually become disconnected when they go to church because of that, because of this indoctrination of fear. And then there comes to sexual assaults, like church leaders sexually assaulting children, because those religious leaders they have this stacked up energy. They are those, even those leaders, they are grown with this fear indoctrination, okay, this fear injection. And because of that, those children become adults and grow up, and they become the religious leader, that church pope or nun, etc., etc. And because they have this fear that they didn't work on them, okay, they didn't do this, what they say, shadow working, okay, because they didn't look at themselves, look at their inside, okay. They didn't see that they need to work on that fear. They didn't see that. And that's why, because of this fear, they shut down their creativity. And because they shut down their creativity, they couldn't connect to their heart. They couldn't connect to their childhood. They become disconnected from their heart. And that's why there is this little hate inside of them. This hate is stacked up, but it's also hidden, okay. This I'm explaining the energy in those people, okay. And because of that, those religious leaders, those pope, in Christian church leaders, etc., etc., that's why they sexually assault Children, or yeah, children. That's why. That's why. Does it help? No. It gets worse. It gets worse because they sexually assault children. They feel guilty because they know what they did. And they continue more just to feel good, just to not feel guilty, and yet they feel guilty more because they never work through their shadows. They never accept themselves. That's why they make others break.